What is specific heat capacity and why is it important? Let's have a look. A specific heat capacity is the property that describes how much energy is needed to change the temperature of a certain material. SI units for specific heat capacity is joules per kilogram per Kelvin, but in this table we're going to be using joules per gram per Kelvin. Let's have a look at two examples and compare them. Hydrogen has a specific heat capacity of 14.3, where the iron has a specific heat capacity of 0.412. That means hydrogen requires a lot more energy to heat up a 1 gram sample by 1 Kelvin. Interesting notes to take here is that metals tend to have low specific heat capacity. Have a look at aluminium, cadmium, iron, lead, steel. They all have low specific heat capacity, which means they require low energy to heat up a 1 gram sample by 1 Kelvin. Have a look at carbon dioxide. It has a low specific heat capacity, which contributes to its high global warming potential. Water, 4.18, one of the high specific heat capacities on this table. This means that it requires a lot of energy to heat up a 1 gram sample by 1 Kelvin. Let's talk about water in more detail. Have you ever been to the beach and noticed that when walking on the sand, it's a lot hotter than walking into the water? That's because sand has a lower specific heat capacity, making it easier to heat up. However, water has a high specific heat capacity, and this is a good thing. Water bodies, like our oceans, are less likely to experience extreme temperature changes. That means marine and aquatic organisms live in a narrow temperature band, keeping them happy and healthy. On average, the human body is made up of 70% water, and because of the high specific heat capacity of water, it allows our body temperature to regulate within a narrow band throughout the day, allowing proper function of metabolic processes and keeping us happy and healthy. In the calorimetry experiment, water is used as the medium to absorb the heat from the combusted fuel. Because of its high specific heat capacity, this means it's less likely to evaporate and remain unchanged in its mass throughout the investigation, making your results more valid. I hope that helps, and bye for now.